what's up? This is going to be a review of the Desantis Intruder inside the waistband versus other holsters, but mainly versus the Crossbreed Supertuck, because they're just like each other. But then I'm going to talk about these type of holsters compared to these. So, I carry this one 6 hours up to Georgia and then 6 hours back to Florida. And I carry this one 16 hours to Kentucky and like 15 hours back to Florida. So, granted, this is a bigger, longer barreled gun and everything else. It's got a hammer and all that, but they're the same holster overall. Now, this one right here, the Desantis Intruder inside the waistband. I'm pretty sure it's the Intruder. If not, who cares? So, it's a Desantis inside the waistband Crossbreed type holster. Now, the pocket clips on these are different than your other one. These are polymer, thick polymer. You know, they can go wherever you want. You can tighten these down if you want, but they work pretty good from my experience. You know, this is a good holster for the money, but we'll get to that later. So the pocket clips on that, the clips on that one are polymer, and they're very thick. These are very thin, but they're a type of metal, but it still gets the job done for sure. I mean, this, you know, I might even like these better, but you know, these damn sure get their job done. But these thicker ones and heavy dutier kind of feel bigger, and these are smaller. It does distribute the weight amazingly, having two on each side, and they're bigger. So that's my opinion. I don't even necessarily notice that I have a 1911 on me when I'm carrying it. So now the biggest difference between these, let me get the guns out of the way, is, okay, take a look at both of them. They're essentially the same thing. A couple different things about them, you know. It's not just like a gun. A couple different things, but $50 or $52 I think I got this for, and like $94, and it would have been over $100 if I'd have got the combat cut like this one has. So that's a lot more for you know, a holster. You can get two of these for the price of this one, but all in all, it depends on what you want in the end. The leather on these are different now. They're different feeling. This one seems like it's kind of thicker and less bendable and shit, and this one's a little bit not as thick, you know, and it's more flimsy, but I do kind of like that because it, you know, it feels comfortable. They're both comfortable, but this one's just a little bit thinner. Remember that. The pocket clip's different. Kydex is basically the same. Look at the back. Now they did do a different thing on the back. These are just straight up, no holes in them, black. And they only give you they give you 4 options on how high this will ride or not. You get 4 options. Now, the biggest beef I have with this holster right here, they give you 3 fucking options. Look at that. That's all I get is 3 options. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's not that doesn't make me happy, and I have it in the deepest carry right now, which is okay, but I wish they would give me at least 1, 2, hell, even 3 more options to go deeper or whatever. So that's the only problem that I see with this Desantis inside the waistband holster. Now, you know, the fit and finish of this looks amazing. Look, I've never even put any leather saddle soap or anything on these before, and look how good it still looks. The leather itself does look really good. There's 2 types of these models now. I almost got the other one. Thank God I didn't for my 1911. If you notice, when I put the gun in, there you go. at the bottom it's flush. It's flush right here. So that when it's on your leg or whatever, that will push up against your leg and you won't feel the barrel or anything. Now they have another model that's cut off like right here. That's more for like your 3-inch barrel, your 4-inch barrel, 1911 or whatever. So, but for the government issue, they got you. Just like the Glock, it goes all the way down, and you can see where it stays, and you'll see, bam, locks it in right there. So same thing, but I'm glad I got that one instead of the other one. Now comfortability. Which one's more comfortable to carry? Now this is tough because two different guns. The hammer to me is the most uncomfortable thing that there has to do with the 1911 when it's cocked and it rubs up against my side a little bit. But if I could just, you know, forget about this or either imagine this one with one to make them equal, I would say they're equal in comfortability. Yes, they're equal. There's no difference in how much better comfortability is between these two holsters. This one, I like the pocket clips a little bit better. These are really actually really good pocket clips, but the first time I tried this I wasn't happy with these, but then over time I got very happy with these pocket clips. It's just, they feel good when you wear it, and you know, they are good pocket clips for being polymer and what they are. But for the money, if I had to buy another one right now, I would totally buy your Desantis inside the waistband Intruder or something like it, because this thing is very high quality leather in my opinion for what it is, and there's the model number or whatever the hell it is, 10521. And notice these back ones have holes in them, and it's a little bit different of a design, but overall it does the same thing and it works well. So 12 hours I carried this. Not one time did I complain. I was happy. And when I carried this on the way to Georgia, right here, I carried the revolver. Right here, close to the small of my back, but more like 5 o'clock. So, there's the holster. Now these are just your regular plain holsters. These are why I have them out here. These are just, you know, what people carry around every day or whatnot. And they're pretty good. I've carried this one, I've carried this one, and I've carried these two. And in the end, I might have to say, these are by far the most comfortable. Yeah, I don't feel these are bigger guns. Look, these are small guns. These are big guns. You know. And I feel these more than I feel these. So, if that tells you anything, I'll carry the revolver by itself. I have done this once, and I feel it. You know, I'll carry it right here, 10 o'clock on my left side. In case you don't know what the fuck that is, look at the clock. But it's 2 o'clock, but for a left-handed person. And I feel it. I feel the muzzle. I feel this for sure. And this right here, I feel the cylinder poking up against me. This one's pretty good. I can't carry this one because it's for a right-handed person, obviously. I carry this one in the small of my back or right in the front. No, I mean in the small of my back or to the right some more, because I can shoot with my right hand, in case you didn't know that. But, you know, this one right here is just like this one. And I feel these guns more than I feel these. That's the whole point of that. So, so if you're in the market or thinking about getting a holster and you want one kind of like these set up, you're going to be happy with it. It's going to be comfortable. You know, it's going to be very concealable. I didn't, you know, mention that. These are very concealable. Very. I'm amazed at how good they do. But that's pretty much it. I would go and buy this one again over this one, for the reason being you get basically almost the same thing for almost half price. So, you know, if you could buy this 1911 over this is kind of like, you know, something twice this something twice this price. Let's see, what would you, maybe a Kimber, this over a Kimber. Depends on how much money you have, you know. Do you want to spend all that money? If so, go ahead and do it. No one cares. But for the price, this holster gets it done. So there you go. 12 hour carry. That's it.